What's going on, friends? Logan Myers and
Henry Hill
back here for Cinephellas.com. We're doing another video in the Level Up video game series. Tonight we're going to be talking about the new PlayStation 5 hitting shelves.
Yeah.
PlayStation! So the PlayStation 5 hit shelves this holiday season. Lots of great games. The specs on the console itself are really fantastic, and we're going to be talking about it. So what do you think?
Let's dive into the PlayStation 5. So first off, we got our first official look at the console itself. And as far as we can tell, it's a slimmer PlayStation than we see before.
It looks like a router.
You can stand it, yeah, and it looks like a Netgear router.
It does.
But, you know, it's different. It's different than the other ones. It looks different, so...
It has a more futuristic look to it, more sleeker design. And I love the white console, the blue lights on it. That's the one I'm going to be buying.
Yeah.
It looks, you know, from the first glimpse that we got of the console, I'm really excited for it. So I'm looking... forward to the future of gaming, especially during the summer of gaming right now with the pandemic. Everybody at home playing video games. We've been playing a lot of them, and we're really excited for the future of PlayStation, Sony. Huge fans of that company and the consoles they put out.
For sure. And with the PlayStation 5, it's going to be a whole new generation of new innovations and everything. And the graphics are looking very sharp from what we've seen glimpses of, and like the engines that the games are running on, really complex. It's really starting to look like truly like real, like the games, the graphics.
Very, very realistic,
Yeah.
Like in terms of the characters, the eyes, the atmosphere, everything just looks awesome. It looks very futuristic. It's the next chapter in gaming, making everything super realistic, and Sony does it the best in terms of the PlayStation. The new console, solid state drive SSD, the load times are going to be super quick, they're really fast, and you're going to see the performance increase on the new console with the new solid state drive. You're not going to see the, super long 3-minute, load times to the video game. In terms of the processor, graphics card, everything like the hardware side of things, it's really top notch. It's, comparable to the new Xbox.
So we've both been playing PlayStation since its inception, PlayStation 1, and we've always had the new console when it came out. And this Christmas or holiday season will be no different. We're both going to pre-order this as fast as we can.
Is it coming out Monday, the pre-order?
Yeah, and there's other rumors that we're also going to be seeing some more games be announced, some other titles. And you have a list of some of the games that they've already announced. Probably the most intriguing for me off the bat is the new Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh, hell yes. We're huge
awesome.
fans. We love the animated movie they put out a few years ago. And that was really our introduction to the character. I'm not familiar with the source material, the comics or anything, but I love that movie, the animation. And bringing that to the new video game for PS5, it looks amazing, top-notch, graphics-wise, just everything. Even Miles Morales, he looks really detailed and different from the movie, but really stoked for that. It's one of the most anticipated games for PlayStation 5, and they got a bunch of other games coming out too.
New Resident Evil, right?
Yes, yeah, the new Resident Evil is another game we're really looking forward to. If you guys checked out my video, I had my thoughts on the PS5 reveal event like a month or two ago. A lot of great trailers they released at the event, and then they dropped the new Resident Evil that nobody really knew about. I think it was a rumor, but it's Village. It looks super spooky. They're going back to the horror side of Resident Evil. They kind of did that with the last Resident Evil, Biohazard, so really excited for this. It looks really top-notch, and there's like a werewolf in it, and it looks super spooky and dark, and the graphics look absolutely beautiful. A few other games that I'm looking forward to, Godfall. Looks really great. I'm not really sure of the premise, but in terms of the graphics, it looks really cool. A game I would be into. The other one is Horizon Forbidden West, which is a sequel that we didn't know about. There's a first one, Horizon, that Kevin told us about on the podcast, and that's another game should definitely be on the lookout for, because in terms of graphics and story, it looks really, out of this world. It looks really great.
So looking forward, like he mentioned, there's some games that have been announced already, and some games that are being teased to be announced pretty soon. So just in general, thinking about the new generation, the next generation of consoles here with PlayStation 5, some of the titles that I'd like to see come over, I want to see a Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, it's going to be all new graphics, And it's going to be the first one since I think one of the major players in that series left Rockstar.
Yeah.
So there'll probably be some different creative talents involved. So we'll have to see what they do with the story for Part 6. But you can just imagine that it's going to be a huge map.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5's got all the specs and everything. You're going to get some really massive games.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing an Uncharted on the new console for sure. I'd like to see, games that I play. Obviously, Madden will look really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to the original.
Yeah.
It's all pixelated.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, it's come a long way since the beginning.
Right.
Another game I'd love to see in the PS5 is BioShock. They've been talking about making another one for a long time. One of my favorite video game series of all time, and I'd love to see how the graphics look now, 2021, 2020. How far it's come. So I'd love to see another one of those games. We got the new game, Star Wars Squadrons. You're a pilot flying through the galaxy. I'm sure the graphics look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Feels like you're actually a pilot. So, and we loved Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order that just came out last year. We both played through it, had an absolute blast with it. So any Star Wars game they're going to put out for the consoles, we're on board with it.
And saying in that Star Wars universe and Fallen Order, they're eventually going to make a part 2, and it's going to be for the new system. So that's going to look phenomenal. It really pushed the boundaries graphically as far as what the PlayStation 4 could handle.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome to see the new. It's going to look amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait for part 2. I'm like, sign me up, pre-order. Hopefully that comes out next year. I'm not sure, but
probably.
I'd love to see Cal Kestis in the next chapter. After facing off against Vader, and then where the story takes us. And I'd love to see a show on Disney Plus too with that character.
Yeah,
I just love those characters they introduce in the game.
With the PlayStation 5 coming out, obviously we've been talking a lot about the graphics. In addition to just the gaming system, there is also going to be a 4K drive, so you can watch 4K movies now. PlayStation 4 was out. Most people didn't have a 4K TV yet. Now that we're along this far, like I just got a 4K TV, he's got a 4K TV, so it's going to be nice to actually be able to play your movies using the using the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, all in one kind of thing, how we used to do it.
Yeah, because right now I have a 4K player and it's kind of just like it's not very fancy or anything. It'll be nice to just be able to put the movie in the
PS5, watch a movie, play a video game. It's also backwards compatible with old games, other PlayStation games, so that's pretty cool. I can play the BioShocks and other games, like the Batman
all
games.
The Arkham games, for sure. So that'll be nice. And I read that there's a rumor that there's going to be an emulator available, so you could use that to play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games, just all online and everything. So that's pretty cool. As far as it sounds like, pretty much everything's going to be backwards compatible at some point.
Yep.
So another thing with the PlayStation 5, there are 2 versions coming out. There's a all digital.
Yep.
PlayStation 5, and then there's the one that has the drive in it. So you can choose if you're a big downloader and don't care about physical copies, probably pay a little bit less for the all digital one, and then I imagine that the one with the disc drive will be a little bit more. But I for one, am going to get the one with the drive. I mean,
yeah, me
too.
too.
Makes sense.
We're physical media guys, as we talked about. We like having the case on the shelf, it just looks cool. We like the physical media and just having a copy of it in our hand. So.
Speaking of the cases, there was some pictures of what the new cases will look like, and it's basically the PlayStation 5 logo, and it's all white, and the logo's black. So it's a white and black scheme for the new PlayStation. Kind of looks how the console looks, the same color scheme, white and black. And it's kind of, we saw the first artwork for it. They released it. There's pictures on it.
Yep, we're just waiting for the release date. We just know it's the holidays, so they're going to be making a lot of money. It's going to sell out probably.
I'm going to make sure to get on there and pre-order it as soon as I can, because I bet it's going to, it's probably going to be the biggest launch ever, I imagine.
I'm guessing so. With everybody playing video games now, you can't get your hands on consoles.
Yeah, it's going to be
PlayStations or Nintendo Switches, they stopped manufacturing those, so everybody's playing video games now. We're definitely in that group. We've been playing a lot lately. So come this holiday season, we can't wait to pick this up and definitely shooting some videos. Our first reactions of playing the new console, the future of gaming with PlayStation 5.
I can't wait to feel that controller in my hand for the first time.
Yeah, because the controller has this built-in speaker and mic, and then motion sensor, trigger button, vibrates.
More haptic touch.
Yeah, you're like part of the game. You can feel it. Shooting a gun or getting shot or something, killed. You're gonna feel that in the controller. So lots of great things coming. with a new console, PlayStation 5. We're absolutely excited about this. Hopefully you guys are as well. And looking forward to a lot of the future games that we're going to be spending a lot of time on trying to beat in the future. So holidays, I'm really excited for this year. It's been a shitty year, so we need something good coming our way.
Let's end it with an awesome new PlayStation 5 console.
Yep.
At home, opening it. Awesome.
Yeah, like when we were little kids.
Yeah.
Opening it up. PlayStation 5. So thanks for watching. These were our thoughts on the new PlayStation 5 hitting shelves this holiday season. Hopefully you guys had a good time. And we're looking forward to the future of gaming. This is Logan Myers.
And Henry Hill.
Signing out from Cinephellas Studios until the next video in the Level Up series. Cheers!